My name is Daniel, and this is where I've been. I've been up, I've been down, I've been here, I've been there. I've been to some of the worst neighborhoods that the state of Florida has to offer. Yet I did not barter away my soul, though for a moment I had slipped and lost grounds on which I stood. I now stand tall, truly humble before the presence of the ever-living God, so I'm not worried about anyone stealing my heart away, because you see, where I'm from, there was more pain than good, there was more hurt than fame, there was more down days than up, but I refuse to give up, because you see, where I'm from, it produces two types of people. It produced those that feel boxed in by the things that they've seen, and as if there is nothing else outside of that box for them to see, so they hide and they cower in the things that they've known, and they feel as if that's where their heart belongs. And there are those that refuse to accept the standards of a situation that they never desired to be in. Therefore, they are those that are hungry enough in their hearts and in their minds to chase after those things that they desire. Because you see, where I'm from, it produces two type of people. There are killers, dealers, whores, hoes, and shones, and sliders, and every other name that you can think of. And then there are those that run against the curve, that make the statistical data irresponsible, and it makes it irrelevant, because you see, there are those that come from the hood where I'm from that refuse to become another stereotype or a statistic. As a matter of fact, they seek to be that very contradiction. Because you see, growing up in the hood doesn't mean that you're hood. And growing up outside of the hood doesn't mean that you're not. Growing up in the ghetto doesn't define who you are unless you allow it to confine you and to make you fit into that perfect little box that says you don't deserve more than what you already have in life. Because you see, where I'm from, there is a hunger for two major things. One is the love of the streets and the things that go with it. And another is a desperate decry and desire to break the molds and the stereotypes that seem to hold back a whole ethnicity. Listen, we all need to understand this. This is and should be our eternal mission. To break the stereotypes that for years on end the media has implanted into the minds and in the hearts of the people. Why am I so different from you? Because I refuse to wear my pants sagging below my waistline or skinny jeans, which seems to be the trend of this time. Why am I so different from you? Because of the vernacular in which I speak doesn't use ain't, finna, and gonna. Why am I so different from you? Because I choose to wear a shirt and a tie, and I seem to be dressed to impress, and others seem to cause a stress, and they telling me that I'm selling out on my Uncle Tom. Well, I will be an Uncle Tom who is sold out and changed sides before I will be another statistic or fit into a specific stereotype. You see, me, I am uniquely designed by God, which means one major thing. The stereotypes that you set to try to put my life into that box, I cannot be stopped, and I will not fall into the categories that you set, because you see, I am uniquely created by God, gifted with the works of my hand to make a difference in the world that surrounds me. So listen, I impact the world that surrounds me. Instead of allowing the world that surrounds me to confine me and to hold me bound, I break the chains and I knock the walls down and set others free. Because you see, in me there is a poet that is willing to speak the truth so that the lost may be found, and confounded in the rap and this understanding that stereotypes are only meant to confine and define those that don't have a mind of their own. So ask yourself this: is coming from where you coming from defining you? Or are you redefining where you coming from because of the things you've gone through and the standard by which you now live? So listen, if this is the last thing you hear me say, You can take one of two paths. You can be defined by the situation in which you grew up in, or you can redefine the stereotypes that seem to fit those that grew up in the situation that you came from, by the life that you live. So ask yourself, do you want to fit into the stereotype, or do you want to make a difference? My name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. Check out more videos on my YouTube channel, DANNYBOY87. Thank you. God bless you.